Hello, I'm supposed to be going out today, um, but before I go, because it's nice and quiet, because Gilles gone to see his friend, um, I'm gonna quickly make a vlog or something. I'm up to G in the alphabet vlog, so um, G is for Gilles, my boyfriend. We met on the internet about 5 years ago. It wasn't a dating site, and he said something funny, and we got chatting, and we used to email every single day. And I used to really look forward to it, sometimes twice a day. But it wasn't just stupid stuff. It was we talked about pretty much everything before we met. But in a very short space of time, we were friends for a few months, and it was actually very fast. And everybody said, "Oh, it'll never last. Oh, you're being an idiot." But I'd only ever met one other person from the internet at that point. I think, especially guys, I'd only met one guy, and that was on a dating site, and that didn't go too well. He was nice enough, but we just didn't click. But I mean, Gilles and I really clicked online, and we chatted every day, and then we did video chat, and then we rang each other, and we definitely talked to each other for hours and hours every single day. And then we decided to meet, and he came to visit here, and we went to the pub. And actually afterwards, when he came back to mine to sleep over, not in that way, but he came from a long way, so he couldn't just go back that night. And I was sick, basically. I was ill. I thought I'd had a funny tummy that day because I was so nervous to meet him. Now, when I first met him in person, I was nervous that he wouldn't be the person on the internet. I mean, I knew it was the same person, but the personality wise, I wasn't sure if it was going to come out the same. And then I was really chuffed when it was the same person. He seemed the same in real life. I wasn't chuffed he had grey in his hair, and to this day he still hates me for not liking that. He's like, well, I am, so you should just like it. But personally, I just think he looks so much younger with it dyed like a darker colour. Or I mean, he on his profile it said dark brown hair, it didn't say grey and brown. And it makes me sound really shallow, but I'm just being really honest there. I also thought he was wearing really baggy trousers, and I was a bit worried about that because they weren't baggy in the right way. The baggy trousers should be baggy. They were just didn't fit his bum right. So he'll probably hate me for saying all this, but it wasn't really. I'm not being nasty about his looks, because obviously if you don't fancy someone, you can't go out with them. You just wouldn't. But it wasn't his looks that drew him to me, it was his personality. And I think that's a much stronger foundation for a relationship in any case than just someone who's good looking. I've been out with some good looking people, not many, but I've fancied good looking people, and they've ended up being absolute assholes. Oh, I shouldn't swear. But they've turned out to be not particularly nice people, shall we say, or not be compatible with me. And I really think that compatibility is far more important, and values, and where you see your life going in the future and stuff. Anyway, all the people who said it wouldn't last because it was off the internet, and anybody on the internet it is a freak, which is a ridiculous thing to say because there's millions of people on the internet, including me. So I couldn't just say, oh, I met you on the internet, you must be a freak. I mean, I was on the internet, so, and I'd I'm not a complete freak. I'm certainly not like a murderer or anything. So yeah, he moved up in the summer that year. We basically met about Christmas time on the internet, and then we met in real life about February. It's quite quick because I think after so much time talking, if you don't meet in person, there's certain things you need to say for in person. If you don't meet in person, then you just get put in friend category. There was a point I thought, you need to back off, I'm not sure about this. I asked him to back off, he backed off. So basically he just played it completely right, and we have had 5 good years together, to be fair. I love that he doesn't argue, and he's very calm and very funny. Anyway, from an Asperger's point of view in relationships, I personally didn't think I would want anybody living in my space. I feel I've spent my whole life trying not to be anxious, so and I basically had enough conflict in my mum's house. It was a very shouty house, and I've had enough shouting, fights, and people in my space. I mean, I used to share a bedroom with my sister for the whole time until she moved out, for like however long that was, 18 years or something. So I loved moving into this flat because it was my flat and in my space, and it's a 1-person flat, and I never thought I'd want someone here, but he used to come and visit every weekend, and it was hell when he went. And I just thought, I really feel better when I'm with you and you don't invade my space and he doesn't pick on me. I think he thinks I pick on him, but maybe I do, but I shouldn't. Yeah, so a person who's going to go out with someone with Asperger's, really, I'd say, has to be calm and patient, and let them do things in their little way of doing things. I really wanted him to do a video with me about that, to sort of explain it, because I'm sure he can explain it better than me, because I only have my perspective. And yeah. G is also for green. People say green is unlucky. I don't understand how a colour can be unlucky. Doesn't make any sense to me. I'm not superstitious, but yeah, don't get that. I've got green eyes. I don't know if you can tell. My webcam sometimes makes them look funny colours, but I'm wearing bronze eyeshadow, and that usually makes them look more green. Shows the true colour. I don't know, but green-eyed people, it's supposed to be jealous or something. Also Scorpio people, jealous, envious. I'm definitely envious, and it's a really bad thing, and I try really hard not to be. I don't know about jealous. Anyway, G is also for don't know. I'm really sorry. I couldn't think of many things beginning with G off the top of my head without writing a list. Obviously I could think of lots of things, but they're not necessarily things that apply to me. So I will do much better for the next one, the next alphabet vlog, and I'm going to make a normal vlog now because that's a lot easier to do. So yeah, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.